welcome. I'm Alan Jansson, traditional acupuncturist with some 30 years experience. Practice from clinics both on the Gold Coast here in Queensland, Australia and Brisbane. The topic I'd like to talk to you about today is IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Very common. Irritable bowel syndrome is the diagnostic definition is exactly that. The bowel is irritable. So there's many different levels of irritable bowel. There's the uneasiness that then will exaggerate into a very chronic dis-ease. The word dis-ease. So there's a constant feeling of irritation and aggravation. Defecation is not a straightforward function, and the digestion obviously is upset as a result of this. And the irritable bowel syndrome does definitely affect the temperament of the person suffering from this. There is a case to argue that the temperament of the person with irritable bowel syndrome can often contribute to that condition. So if someone's tending to feel stress greatly or anxiety greatly over an extended period of time, that can affect the mucosal lining of the gut. Irritable bowel syndrome can also be fired up from the inappropriate consumption of foodstuffs. As distinct from food. Foodstuffs, we're talking artificial additives, artificial colourings, sugar, and sadly there's some milk products also, wheat. There are a number of foodstuffs that can contribute significantly to an already burgeoning condition of irritable bowel. So there's two kind of sources. One is the external sources coming in, and the other one is the ability of the body to deal with what's being put into it. So there's two ways of looking at irritable bowel syndrome. One is we can restrict what's going in, which is one way and can definitely be extraordinarily beneficial in the treatment of irritable bowel syndrome. The other way, or the traditional acupuncture methodology, is to come in from the inside and help to support the health of the intestines and the gut by balancing out the mucosal fluids and the acidity of the body. Irritable bowel syndrome is a tricky one because it tends to be chronic. It tends to come back when people come under stress, and sadly, over an extended period of time, it can lead to quite serious health problems. So it's certainly not to be taken lightly by someone suffering from it, and it is so much better to nip this condition in the bud rather than waiting until it's just a fully blown condition of irritable bowel syndrome, where the individual's having to resort to medication to control the discomfort and the disease that results from suffering from this nasty condition. And it's becoming more and more so. Even younger children are starting to experience this, as I believe genetically we're starting to it's starting to affect us in a genetic manner. It is very common now for children to be suffering from allergies to different food substances and different creams and different sprays, and as you would probably know, the boy in the bubble syndrome, where the particular individual suffers from sensitivity, everything artificial. This is the human condition. The wonderful thing about acupuncture is, apart from restricting or controlling what we're eating and drinking and breathing, so we also can come inside and help calm everything down from the internal perspective using very, very gentle acupuncture techniques. This has proven to be extremely effective in my clinical experiences. Alan, traditional acupuncturist, saying thank you. Really appreciate you taking the time to view this video.